Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. This video is entirely dedicated to the person or all the persons who are seeking the motivation from external sources, and their motivation will collapse after some time. They will watch the video in internet or on YouTube, and then after 1 or 2 days their motivation inspiration will completely collapse. So today in this video I will discuss the complete detail about where it originated, what should be our source of motivation, and how can we sustain it. So first of all, we need to understand that the where it actually lies, why we collapse after 2 or 3 days. The main reason that can contribute to our short time motivation seeking, and this is entirely depends on our lifestyle. And you know that in the current world we see that the kind of distraction we are having, so we are going point by point. First of all, we discuss about the reasons. So reasons can be the physical, mental, and the spiritual reason as well, or at the level of emotions also. So physical reason, generally you see the most of the people right now are not take care of their life, physical aspect of their life, in tune with the nature. You can see that rarely 1% of the people who follow their schedule better. And if you compare with the person who are succeeding in their life, who has already been successful, so if you ask them about what are their secret of success, so they're talking about the focus and their profession, and they're following the things that they know better. But one thing that is common is the origin, that they have the ability to do, that has inbuilt in their mind. They did not have doubted on themselves. And second thing you find common in all successful people are they have a particular schedule. If you go on internet and search the schedule of any of the successful person, either as Steve Jobs, who is no more there, or Mark Zuckerberg or Elon Musk, you have seen they have a particular schedule in their life. They have a proper sleeping, proper waking time. They have a proper schedule. If they decided to do something, they will accomplish it. They have not procrastinated. That's why they are where they are in. So the first aspect is a physical one. Just like what we are doing, majority of the people in our society, or most of the people in the world, if I can say, are not waking at the exact time every day, or not sleeping at the exact time every day. That is very important, because once we are controlling our cycle of our physical health, you can see that the our mental ability, our physical strength, that will also boost up. So one thing that we need to do or start with to take care of your physical health, that can be take care of by 2 or 3 things. The first thing is set the schedule for a day. That means if you decided to go for a sleep at 10 p.m. every day, 365 into, after into how much you need to multiply, that entirely depends on your lifestyle, your stress level, your appetite to live. And that's why, just to increase the number 365 into something, the number of year you will live in this world, that entirely depends on how you manage this machinery, that means this body. And this body has the many aspect. The first you need to do is to set your schedule right. And what I recommend is to sleep between 10 to 4. That is the most important time to sleep, because as per the biology, or most of the scientists have also researched, those people who have slept between 10 to 4, they have the more freshness, they have more tendency to go to the deep sleep. So you can try with this thing. Or if you have a hectic schedule, or you are compulsive with your work schedule, then you can postpone it, then you don't have any option. But those people who have an option, I recommend to go to the bed as soon as possible, and you can see the change in your physical fitness. And that is the first thing that you need to do at the physical level. Second thing that comes at the dietary level. Currently, if you see, the people in the world are facing many health related issues. The commons are, they are obesity related, hypertension, diabetes, These are the lifestyle diseases. And now the chronic back pain issue and the spondylitis, these are increasing because of this, the sitting jobs. So this can be annihilated completely by adopting the exercise, yoga in the morning, and whatever the time you that suited for. So at least 1 hour a day, you must give yourself a excessive or a moderate physical exercise that do two or three things to your life. First thing, that can make your mental state a good one, a healthy one. Second, if that will give you the physical strength. And third, you can observe that the energy level throughout the day, you can see that the energy level also boost up after having exercise in the morning or whatever the time. Is based on your work life. So if those people who are in the office work, they are compelled to do the work or exercise or any gym kind of stuffs only when they have time. But those people who are free at morning, I highly recommend to go for an exercise in the morning only, because in morning, two or three things that happens good is that your body was very still at the night when you slept. It was so relaxed, so it suddenly circulated blood so heavily in your body, so that you are active throughout the day. You can feel it initially. If you did not do the exercise for longer time, and then you started in morning exercise, you feel for 21 or 30 days around that you're feeling sleepy in afternoon or something. If you resist it after 30 days, I recommend you, after 30 days you will feel very energetic. So this is the physical thing. Two thing I added: first is the schedule, second thing is the physical exercise at the morning and whatever the time you prefer for. And second thing is that to ease, to make your mind cool, because right now the most of the people are jo working age people or those people who are working at home also, and most of the ladies also, they're suffering from anxiety, depression, and this kind of stuff. This is because of not giving more time to their mental health. So that for that you require to go at least do for a 10 minute of meditation. Currently you can start with a 2 minute only, but this should be consistent. Just suppose if you are not doing a meditation at all, try with 1 minute for 1 month, then increase it to 2 minutes, then 3 minutes. At least try to do it. So that slowly you will see that your concentration power, your cognitive ability, you're able to focus, and also your interest in things will started increasing, and you feel good about things. Initially you might have not interested in study or any other work. Now, since your mind started getting cool, your mind started getting steady and at peace, then you think that the work that you have taken longer time or that you got irritated, now you see yourself that now your body, your mind is tackling those issues very easily. Because many time people are not facing the work issue, they have some relationship issue, they have some family issue also. So you need to train your mind. If I'm giving some spiritual example with that, I can refer this example to the Hindu god Shiva, who who always seem to be in the meditative state, because he knows that when you close your eyes, if you are in meditation state, that means that you can control everything. If you are doing 10 minutes of meditation every day, this can help you to make your mind peace for a day, for a whole day. Suppose if you increase this level, slowly you started controlling your environment also. And if you are doing the whole day, and slowly you see that you will start controlling the universe also. This is at the higher level I'm talking about. So currently we are dealing with those people who are at the zero or minuscule level of exercise and the mental ability. So these three things must be there. And fourth thing for the physical fitness is your diet. In the diet, I recommend to completely annihilate two or three things. The first thing is the sugar. Second thing is a packaged product. In the packaged product, we have seen some elements that I recommend not to use in your entire life, is like palm oil, trans fat, saturated fat. These are very very dangerous for your body, because this will create a very deadly disease like heart attack. Because if you have taken the trans fats, that will block your arteries, and slowly it will block. If the blockage will go and accumulated, this will lead to the blood clotting later point of time, and that will only the heart attack or the cardiac arrest. And currently people are facing, and the cases also increasing very rapidly in the world. So we need to take care of this physical health. After the physical health, in the mental health, one thing I have recommended is the meditation. And second, there are some mental yoga also. You can do the sirsasana to increase the blood flow in your mind. Second thing we can do is the positive therapy, that you always started talking yourself in a positive manner. You can read the good books in the morning. You can read the spiritual books, whichever religion you are belonging to. It's entirely on you. You can read the books by the renowned author or renowned successful persons. If you are in the business world, you can start your day with reading the books of this business, because the whole day you are supposed to be in that era or that arena only. So it's it entirely depends on you. And one most important thing is that when you wake up in the morning, try not to consume for the 2 hour anything, neither neither food or nor any electronic devices content. Because just have a glass of water with lemon or something, and try to be awake, and try to do exercises and meditation in with the empty stomach, and that will be very helpful. And second thing is that as soon as you woke up, you try to see the sun rises, because you know that the rays that was initially strike on your face or on your the complete eyes or something, that will just control, or that will set your circadian rhythm, and that helps you in the powerful cycle of sleep which you were decided. You decided that you will go for sleep at 10, but if you have not adjusted your body according to the nature, it will be very difficult for you to go to sleep by 10. So that's why you need to do exactly what nature is doing. You can see the birds and all the animals, they woke up very early. They woke before the sunrise. Just believe me, just observe the birds and the animals, and just try to follow them what they are doing in every aspect. Then you see miracle happening in your life. And this is not I'm talking about on the basis of some books, but there are many scientific backing experiments also. You can read it also, these experiments. Then only you will lead a successful life in every aspect. And most important, success here, what whenever time I mention the word success, it does not mean only the material possession. You must be a trillionaire or a billionaire. You must be a CEO of some company to be considered to be a successful. No, success means you do not require any other external assistant to make yourself at peace, to be happy. If you have a small family only who are loving you, who are liking you, you have the food to eat, you have the place to meditate, you have some family, you have living in the good society, that is a successful life. Because many of the person, if you compare your life with the someone who is at the bottom of the beneficiaries, then you can see that you have many benefits, you have many privileges. So try to always remember your privileges, because that only give you the satisfaction level that you are, God has chosen you and give these privileges. So you must use that privileges to grow yourself. So this is mental. And one more thing I added is in the mental, which is related to the profession, is that nowadays our profession is chosen not by us. It is chosen by the strategically by the influence of the society. If you see the social media, the YouTube, they are all influencing in a particular direction to the youths. So if you are consuming more and more content about a particular profession, slowly you like slowly and steadily you think that this profession will be the best one in the world, and that is only you need to achieve. So this you create in your mind, but this is not actually true. If you really want to know what is actually important for you and what actually make you happy, so the best thing I can recommend is to go to the place where you just alone go to some places and let your mind to think without any intervention of electronics media, without any intervention of the people or all. Or one thing I can recommend is to go to the Vipassana meditation. I've already went for 10 days. There were no contact has been given to you, so that you for the 10 days you are allowed to be silent. You're not allowed to talk to anyone. So on that 10 days you were only allowed to do meditation. So on that 10 day you were just be with yourself. There you started thinking what actually matters in this life. So that video also available in my channel. You can go and see it. And that is the best part to find our passion. And second thing, if you are still cluttered about key what will be what will be my life in the future, if you are thinking you are um little frustrated about the life because you started seeing the people of your age are succeeding and you are at the same level from last 4 or 5 years, so do not panic for it, because everyone's lives is a different. So you have God has some plan for you also. It is not like God has just forgotten you that and they only focus on someone else. And second thing is that those who person believe in God and those who does not believe in God, I prefer to believe in God, because if you believe in God and you have some very tragic moment happens in your life and some answers that you don't know what it is and how to tackle it and who will solve it, then there is someone whom you can simply deliver it is that yes, God will solve it. But if you don't believe in it, then you are the only one, you are the only survivor there, you are the only person who are required to get rid of the problem, then the problem will more accelerate. So it's on your choice, you want to believe on God or not. It depends on or on your religion. So it entirely on you. So I have talked about the physical strength, the mental ability. So in this video I'm entirely talk about the practical aspect of it. I'm not talking about do it, because if I'm telling like other motivational speaker like do it, this do this that something, so what will happen? This will only make you motivate for 1 or 2 days, and then again you set your everyday's work and again you back to the vicious cycle of depression, anxiety, and thinking overthinking this thing. So I'm giving you the practical example related to how can you first manage your physical health, then you started managing your mental health, and through which if you are reading the spiritual books and other meditation techniques, you are strengthening your spiritual journey also. So one example I'm giving here right now is, suppose the life is not a one dimension thing, it is a multi-dimensional aspect. Suppose life is a car and the four wheel is just used to balance the car, and the engine you consider to be a willpower or the spiritual energy that will drive the car. And the four wheels are, one is a physical one, second is a mental one, third is the your relationship, and fourth is the spiritual one. So any one tire will get flattened na. So then what you require to do is ultimately you need to repair the fourth one by the help of three one. You need to give less time to the three and more to the four. Suppose uh, the profession one will get damaged. So what you do? So you will try to focus more on the profession, more on your career at that point of time, and giving less time to the family, spiritual, and mental stuff. So that once the fourth tire will get corrected, you can, once your car will start get balancing and start get running on the smooth road, then you will start focusing equally on all of it. So this is what the great life means. And the one more important thing I see, that most of the people who focused entirely on their profession lately regretted on their health. Like if I give the example, renowned example of Steve Jobs, or in India, Rakesh Jhunjhunwala, who is considered to be a stock market investor giant, he also talked about that he has not taken care of their health dimension of their life, in of what he regretted most. So one thing I always believe, or from my experience, from listening to the motivational speaker or listening to the many podcast related, medical related podcast, or the health related podcast, as well as the reading many books and spiritual books, one thing I always recommend is to a balanced life like a Krishna. That is a balanced life, because balanced life is only important here. And now I have talked about how can you balance your life, how can you stay motivated through the practical means of it. Now I delve into something about the motivational aspect, about your profession, about your dream. So everyone who are who are currently in their 20s are required to think about their future, because that will only determine what they will do in their entire point of life. So one thing, one sentence you need to write in your uh, I think you need to stick on your wall, that the life is precious, time is going on, because you have very limited time on earth. If you started making your mind constantly remembering this ki time is precious as well as it is ticking out from you, then you started knowing about the importance of time, then you started doing something worthy. If life is precious, then you started doing something worthy about the life, and you are not seeking or you are not running behind in a rat race to get or to collect the material possession for the rest of the life. As a Sadguru said rightly that ki, are you here to experience life or think about it? You need to think. Here you are not here to collect the memories, or sorry, you are not here to collect the material stuffs. You are here to experience life. What is life? Try to be based at your domain. Suppose whoever the person whom we are admiring, you can see either in the cricket Virat Kohli we are admiring, in football Ronaldo or Messi we are admiring. What they are doing, they are just focusing on one aspect. In the professional way I'm talking, in one aspect very highly, and they're also maintaining their physical and mental health also, because the people who are at the higher pedestal in their profession are not something they're focusing on one dimension. Maybe in family dimension you can see a little crunches, but in other thing you find that they have absolutely perfect attention, they take care of it. You can see the fitness, mental fitness, physical fitness, everything at the top level. So that's why you just need to closely observe these people and then try to manifest what they have done in their life and they are continuously doing in their life. So that way you can motivate. And second thing is that always try to think before act. It is not that today some uh, influencer on social media or Insta or YouTube are recommending something to you that ki, this will make work for you, but you suddenly should not start that ki, yes, this is something that I need to do. You must think, you must give a time to you that actually it is important for me, or it is just a trap. Because one thing I have observed in social media right now, because they are either it is a stock market or any kind of profession. Because you can see with respect to India, there are many youth who are unemployed, so they just want to get the job and they just want to earn money easily. So internet nowadays is giving the job as well as that become the platform for a fraud also. Because you can see the people are just selling their courses which is of no meaning actually. And the many youths who have whose time as well as whose money is as very precious at point of time will get ruined, will get crushed in this process. So you require to be very attentive here. You require to be very intuitive as well as very alert here ki which one is a trap and which one is not. So that's why I recommend to not to listen to these things. And wherever money is involved, wherever you see the motivational video and motivational speaker, and after one or two, if they will asking, they will charge for something that if you will buy this course, I will you will get this. So this is the first and the final red flag. Whenever you will see this, you need to go away from it. You should not try again the same person. So this is what in the world it is going on. And at lastly I'm telling about the one thing that you need to do on a daily basis is to do meditation. Just be silent at your home, close your door, put all the electronic devices out of your room, just sit, and you have to do nothing. You don't have to think anything. Just let your breathing relax, just let your thinking relax, just let your body relax, and just be observe yourself ki how your body is behaving. And then slowly the idea, the universe will started giving you the things that actually matters to you. If you are gathering the things from universe by your own mean, maybe you will do some wrong stuff, you will capture some wrong stuff. But if you are just meditating the right thing, you require just to align yourself to the universe, the right thing will come to you. So this in this video, till now in this video, I have talked about how to maintain the physical, mental, spiritual well-being, and what are the traps currently going in the society, and how to deal with it, and how to deal at the practical at the daily basis level, and what practices you require and to match the successful people habits, and you will also get success. It is not temporary solution, it's a permanent solution. The only one thing that you need to be consistent in this. If you are consistent, you can see the good result over the period of time. And at the last, you can comment how you feel about the video and how much change this video will be bring to you, and everything. I'm open for the complete open feedback, and I'm also improving in this, and also I'm constantly doing, because no one is perfect, everyone is trying to do their best at every possible level. That's why I'm closing this right, and I hope my thoughts, my opinion will help you to succeed in your life. Thank you. Bye bye, and God bless you.